Now, I want to give you guys a quick update as far as what's happened to the car as of recently. Right before I left to Mexico, I ended up losing the rear bumper on the freeway. I'm going to try to find the video or picture or whatever, and I messed up the rear bumper. So luckily I found another one in LA that we're going to be going out later today to pick up so that we can go ahead and swap, and we're going to have to go ahead and get it rewrapped in the Laguna Seca blue. The bumper's currently being held on with zip ties everywhere, and it's just very ghetto. So I ended up getting the Maclifter kit that we're going to be installing on the car today as well, with the MUGEN bumper, and then we're also going to be installing a MUGEN rear diffuser. So hopefully after this the car looks super mint. What's up with the EK?
All the swap stuff that I got for the car,
Fit. It doesn't fit?
It's stupid. That's my fault. No, it's not a GTR.
It's not a GTR. These don't come like in the GTR trim?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do.
So, quick little pre-meet over here at Monrovia Alignment. He's going to be taking the Reaction USA EF hatch, which is pretty gnarly. So it's a Cars and Coffee that's based around track vehicles only. I honestly don't really feel like my car kind of fits in just yet, but you got to start somewhere. These are nice. My dad used to have one back in the day. It used to be like the brown color. Six. Same color as the RSX. It's a Laguna Seca blue. What is that? Ford Cosworth? Damn. Tell me why TEs look good on anything. One thing I love about the RSXs is the amount of trunk space I have in here. I have a bunch of extra parts, visor, a little steering wheel wrap, I think, yeah. You RSX guys are something else. Super clean bumper though. My car is slow. This is the life of my my RSX guys, at least for the base guys. Alright, so quick update. I'm here to complain about this MUGEN style rear diffuser. When it comes to this type of material, when it's like the eBay stuff, usually the fitment isn't perfect, as you guys can see. Huge gap here. We tried to like push it all the way up, and then we went ahead and just used some self-tapping screws on each side, and this is kind of what we came up with. It's not going to be perfect fitment. I wasn't expecting perfect fitment, but even then it was very hard to work with. Like, you can see the indentations for this. It's sitting too low. The gap here is fine. We have a gap here. and then it just sits way too low on this side. This is the Maclifter kit for both the front and rear bumper. This allows you to avoid situations like this. So it's a common issue with the RSX guys. If you guys don't want your stuff being held down with zip ties, you grab yourself one of these kits and it basically allows you to, we'll see right now, we'll show you guys.
Why is the camera showing like lines in the background?
It means it's overexposed.
So back up?
No, you're good. It does it automatically. So here is their brake light. That's an option with these rear diffusers. You just tap into a power and ground source and you should be able to have a functioning one. And you install it and then you use these to kind of lock it in place. Alright, so apparently there's no YouTube videos on how to do this, so I guess we're going to be the first ones. We might have to remove the interior parts to be able to access or feed the bolt through here. So basically for the rear, the kit comes with this piece here. It comes with this piece right here, which you have to, I think it goes right here, right? Yeah, it goes right there. And then you also have these little guys right here that go inside, I think this way, yeah, like this. And then you drill the holes, you put the screws in the nuts, and then you go ahead and place the bumper back on. I think this is what kind of keeps it secure. You can see I just put the bracket right in there, drilled it. There's nuts on the bottom that kind of hold it in place, and that's kind of how I have it. We're giving a little bit of space. I'm assuming the bumper goes in between the bracket here, and I think that's what actually makes it go all the way up. So also guys, be careful, this is very sharp. This is like a knife. Because these rip, so I think this is just what keeps it from ever falling off. That makes sense. It's just like extra
and then
support.
Just drilling up?
Yeah, it's just a bolt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Once you drill it up, then yeah, I mean, it kind of cleans up the gap.
You guys can see the gap is a lot better. So what the Maclifter kit does in the back, it basically replaces this little plastic piece that ends up just kind of giving out. Wouldn't even have it on that side. But in order for us to be able to attach the brackets, you need to go ahead and remove these as well. Oh shoot. You don't want to do too much. Honestly, I just want to get this out of the way. That diffuser looks absolutely trash on here. But at least, you know, the gap for the bumper and tail lights are a lot better. Alright, currently the following morning, and we're here to install the front Mugen bumper. So obviously it doesn't look the best, it's not as aesthetic, but I need it in order to be able to have the vinyl stick throughout the car, and I ended up just using self-tapping screws a little bit higher to make the fitment a little bit better, so it looks way better already. Next thing we're gonna do is take off this OEM plastic bracket here. So I got one set on. All you have to do is remove the OEM one with a couple Phillips. From there, you have the bracket itself, which is this right here. You then are going to go ahead and grab yourself a bolt a small washer, a big washer, and a nut, and you basically feed the bolt through and tighten the nut in the back. I'm not going to completely tighten it because I want to test fit the bumper first, considering the fact that it's not OEM. I know we're going to have a little bit of fitment issues, but once you have like the set height, as far as like, because this is adjustable with the new bracket, you go ahead and tighten it, and then you go ahead and put the bumper on. As far as this side, all you have to do is grab this little bracket right here, and then from there you drill into the bumper, so that way you can go ahead and place this screw and this nut so that it looks like this. So basically the common issue with the RSXs is that the plastic bumpers rip through here, and this is just extra added support, so that way you're not depending on just this to keep your bumper on. So and there you guys have it, the official front Mugen bumper on the RSX. Now I know it's not perfect, we still have to wrap it, I still have to get the Honda badge, I still have to install the canards, and then maybe this car will start looking, you know, somewhat decent. And I'm aware it's not the prettiest, especially compared to like the other Mitsus, but you know, it does its job. It's taking me from point A to point B in style. And I'm also aware that there's going to be people that don't like the Mugen front end, which I respect, but at the end of the day, when you're building your cars, especially on social media, guys, all I got to tell you guys is to build the car for yourself. Build the car that you want to build, because that's how you like it. I think that's what's important. Build for yourself, nobody else. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.